When choosing your rope size and type for your anchor system, there's a few things you should consider, and we're going to discuss them here. Some reputable sources say a good rule of thumb is 1/8 inch rope per 9 foot of boat, which means that if you had a 9-foot boat, you could arguably get away with 1/8 inch rope. Double that, 18-foot boat, you could get away with 1/4 inch rope. Although it may work, it seems a little too light for my liking. Now, using that same rule, you jump from an 18-foot to a 19-foot boat. Now the rule of thumb says 3/8 rope, which makes a little bit more sense to me. I've got a 19-foot boat, and this is a rope that I use. And then the next size, by the time you get up to a 1/2 inch rope, now you're looking at about a 35 to 40-foot boat. And again, the size of the boat is kind of an average. It really depends on if it's a really light 35-foot boat, medium, or really heavy. So it's just kind of a general rule of thumb. You get up to 5/8, you're not going to hit that rope size till you hit a 45-foot boat or even larger. All that being said, I think 3/8 rope is a sweet spot for most boats under 30 feet, and I would use a 3/8 as a minimum, no matter how small the boat was. Okay, so now let's discuss the type of rope you want to use for your anchor system. Well, what you don't want to use any rope that floats, like polypropylene. If you're using a floating rope and you have to cut your rope because your anchor gets stuck or something like that, now your rope is going to be floating on top of the water. And it's going to create a hazard for not only for yourself but others to take a chance of the rope getting caught up in the prop or in the impeller and create an emergency situation. So you definitely want to stay away from floating rope. Nylon rope is the accepted norm for anchor line. Not only does it sink, but it has elasticity. So when you're on anchor and if a wave comes by, it'll stretch and absorb the shock and then go back into shape. Now, 3-strand nylon is a good choice for cost reasons, but solid braid is more flexible and doesn't cost that much more. So that's something that I just don't scrimp on. The only downside to solid braid, it doesn't splice as nicely as 3-strand does, but good knots on solid braid are more than effective, so that's why I choose the solid braid. This has been Paul from Anchor Caddy, and I hope that was informative and you got some good information out of it. Don't hesitate to leave a comment below on any input or any questions you have on the subject. For more information on the right anchoring equipment for your boat, visit your local outfitter or go to anchorcaddy.com today. And thanks for watching.